Okay, hello people. I'm going to show you guys a quick and easy way to do separate gradients. Um, this is not going to be super in depth where we go into adjusting levels, curves, and everything. But I'm going to show you a really quick, easy way to make your life easier when you're doing separating gradients out. Okay, so this is just a quick little image that I created. I took lime green, like a traffic green, and then we blended it in with this blue, and I've already got the Pantone's colors for that. So let's get started. All right, so first things first, I'm going to duplicate this layer, Command J. We're going to double click color overlay, and we're just going to make this a solid black. I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, I'm going to left click, or right click, I'm sorry, rasterize layer style so it's just solid, so we can make adjustments from there. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to set an underbase here. So I'm going to command click which little marching ants here. It's going to select this selection. We're going to go to channels, create channel mask here. Okay, command D, deselect, and I'm going to inverse this. Okay, so now we got a solid underbase to work with here. We need to set these on the spot colors. So we're going to double click here. This brings us up, so we're going to name this underbase. Okay, make sure right here you select spot color. We're going to go to white. Solidity is going to be set at 85%. That's what your underbase is going to be. It's going to represent a true underbase printing when you set this to 85%. It's not ever, nothing's ever going to be 100% unless you're print flash print. Okay, so it's one single pass here. Hit OK. I'm also going to create a t-shirt layer here. So I'm going to select a new one here. I'm going to drag this up underneath. Double click it again. You're going to turn this to spot color again. Name this t-shirt. And let's just make this black. Solidity is going to be 100% because that's going to be your background color. Hit OK. Now you can see there's your underbase is on here. And if you click on here, you can always see 100%. This info box is your friend when you're doing separations. So K is how black your black is, okay? The 85% just shows you, kind of represents what you'll see on press, okay? So go back, click, open up all these layers here, okay? And then we are going to Command J. We're going to duplicate this layer again. All right, so what we're going to do from here, hide these. So I'm going to recreate the gradient in Photoshop, all right, rather than trying to just color pick. It makes a much better gradient, how to blend it together. So we're going to double click this again. I'm going to open up and I'm going to do gradient overlay. So I kind of had set this up earlier, but if you just click on this, you can make your adjustments here. If you wanted to change your gradients for different colors, add different spots in here. Well, right now we're good on that. We're going the right direction. We're on linear, 90 degrees. We're going up. The scale, watch as I do this. See how it pulls it back? Pulls it up. You can go all the way up to 150%. This is something you're going to learn to play with a little bit and get set right. So for me, I like about 90%. See, that opens up. This is not going to be, this is going to be your solid green. Your solid blue is going to be here, and everything else will kind of blend together. You're going to hit OK. Again, I'm going to go back to rasterize layer style. There's a reason why we do that, because you can't make adjustments when it's still open because it's like an adjustment layer. So you need to make it a one solid piece there. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to image duplicate. Just hit OK. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these here. These layers, we don't need those. And I'm also going to need to get rid of these channels, just so we don't confuse ourselves. Yes. Okay, so this was going to be our blue that's in the image. So we're going to go to image, adjustment, or image mode, grayscale. Image mode, bitmap. Just hit OK. And this is where we're going to set the halftone in here. Okay, so we're at 300 DPI, method, halftone screen. most of you are familiar with this if you use Photoshop, and separations, hit OK. We're going to go 45 LPI, 22.5. We're going to leave this at round and hit OK. All right. So now that has turned our solid blue channel, our gradient, into halftone. So Command A is going to select the whole thing. Command C to copy, and then we're going to go back into here. So all we're going to do is we're going to create a new channel, or a new layer, I'm sorry, new layer. Command V, that brings this up here. Okay. So this one here, this channel here, this is going to be our green. Okay, so if we do double click, and if we wanted to go color overlay, this will represent what our green is going to do. Okay, we'll do this again, and I'm going to rasterize layer style, otherwise you cannot make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to go select color range. We're on black, so we're just going to make this easy. This is why I work in black and white when I'm doing these, and I don't normally put like the green to blue because it just makes it easier for the Photoshop to grab the color. Okay, so I need this all the way to 200%, or all the way up here to fuzziness. Okay, so this is going to select everything. Now, there's some things we can do in here where, in a more in-depth tutorial, I could go in here and I can start removing some of these dots so that we're going to pull all the percentages out. But for this video, quick, we're going to leave it. I'm going to hit OK. We've got that selected. I'm going to here. I need to do something real quick here. I messed up here. I want to show you guys something, and I'll show you what happened. And this is good learning. Oops. Okay, so as I select the color range, okay, I had this selected to invert, and this is because I used it to select channels earlier. So if you're selecting this to go to a channel for separations, leave it on invert. But if you need this to be punched out as something on the layers, you got to leave it. You don't want it inversed. So this is what it's going to select and knock out. The black is what's going to be left. So hit OK. We're going to go back to this channel here, or this layer, and just delete. Command D. OK. So how we're going to get our colors now for our channels, just go to select color range, and I'm going to select. See, now I can do inverse. Okay. Channels. Okay. Again, go to spot color. Top colors are 15%. Is about going to give you a nice range of what you're going to see on press. Okay. So I already know this one's going to be 802. So we're going to assign the spot color. I'm going to double click this. This will bring up your color picker. Just click on that. That'll give you your Pantone 802C. That's what it's going to look like on there. Okay, half-toned on there. We're going to go back to this one here. We're going to turn this channel on. We're going to go select color range again. Now we can see again we have inverse. We're going to select just the black. Channels. Create new channel. Command D to deselect. We're going to double click here. Select spot color again. Again, 15% to show us what it's going to look like on press. In this color we had 3005C. So we can double click that again. Got our eyedrop, brings up our eyedropper tool. Click. Hit OK. Now we look at it. There's our t-shirt. There's our blue with our underbase. Green. And there you have it. Easy peasy, simple way to do gradients in Photoshop and give you nice, smooth transitions. A lot of people struggle with the transitions. This is going to give you the easiest and best ways to do a transition and keep smooth gradients.